Happy Monday. Hope he's had a nice weekend. I hope he's done something else. Don't look, I'm showing my shoulder there. Like a Jezebel there, wasn't I? Let me get the chat. There we are. My God, we're doing it all right. Do you know what I was dreaming the last night? I dreamt that I was diving, right, into a pool. I'm pretty sure yous were all there, right? I can remember that. Everybody was there. And me and somebody else, I can't think for the life of me who the other person was, but we were having a kind of diving competition. I feel like, wait a minute to get the... If you want to become a member of the channel, I'm pinning it up above. You get special emojis and a shout out every Saturday, and it's all appreciated. Thank you very, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we talk this morning. I'm going to sit your keys. Oh. Caroline, good morning. Good morning. Theodis, good morning. Theodis, maybe it is fate that you got up. Maybe it was just to come on here and talk with us for a while. I'll be able to take this fan off, you know, because it's right. Right, so I had a dream last night that I was in a pool and somebody else was with me. I don't know who it was. I think it was a gentleman. And I was to do diving, right? This is hilarious. But as you were diving, there was like a washing line that was right across where you were to dive. And you were to dive in but grab a pair of knickers or something, and I was choosing, I could see a pair of knickers on the, why is this happening to me? There was a pair of knickers on the line, and I thought, right, I'll grab them. So as I was diving, I jumped up and grabbed the knickers and went under the water with them. What the hell is that about? Liesl, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Aaliyah, hello, hello. Good morning to you all. I hope you all had a nice weekend anyway. I've got multiple drinks here. I don't know what to do. I'll take my paracetamol first and my strawberry glass. I'll take this. I've hurt my back still. Maybe it's all the diving I'm doing during the night. God knows what happens to me. Listen, I don't know what. I'll need to set up the camera one night and just record. See, when I was in the hospital, I had got up right from my sleep in the hospital, and it was like 4 beds, like in the ward, and the women in the ward had said to me, "Oh, you were talking in your sleep," and it was like a proper like talk. It wasn't like mumbled or anything like that. They said, "We actually thought that you were on the phone." I said to them, "I hope it wasn't talking dirty, because that would be awkward for me and for yous." I know, 4-0, Carolyn. Listen. Sometimes I underestimate my team and then they go and do something like this. I love you, Theaters. I love all of you very, 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 very much. These are all my bestest friends. So these are. So that was my dream last night, diving. God knows where. I had a wee look and it says it can be a positive thing, the diving dream. I'm taking it as a positive. Usually, see, when I look up my dreams, it's death. Even happy dreams, I look up and it goes, this means like there's a death, you know. So, but it was the diving into the pool and grabbing the knickers at the same time off a washing line. I don't know where my mind's at sometimes. It surprises even myself, my mind, I'm like, wow. Do you know what? I've said it before, I'll tell you again, the most craziest dream I ever had, I'm going to tell you that. And on my kids' life, hello, I dropped the cheesecake. Oh, don't drop the cheesecake. We all like a bit of cheesecake in here, I think. Good morning, good morning. Priya, I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning. The craziest dream I ever had, right, and I'm going to tell you about it. We could make this into a book, a bit wild. That I was walking along the path, right, and there was like bumps. Thank you, Raina. Good morning to you. Good morning. There was bumps all over the roads and all over the path, right? And see, if you tripped over one of these lumps, a monkey would come shooting out the ground, whoosh, up into the air like a rocket, right? And then its parachute would open and then it would come sailing back down. What the hell is my mind about? That's the craziest dream I think I've ever had. And I dreamt Mr. Mikey had wings. And he was flying about, and see how Mario Kart and stuff like that, the wee mushrooms, he was hitting wee mushrooms and he was going dead fast, and then he was just flying slow and then like that. My mind. But that's how Stephen King started, I'm sure. Stephen King started... God damn, I'm showing a bit of shoulder again. Stephen King started because he was writing down his nightmares. He was writing down his nightmares so that he didn't forget his nightmares, and then he wrote all the books. Maybe I should be writing books. Maybe that's my next venture, is the Blueberry, the author. See, if I was to write a book, by God, it would have a wee bit of in it. Definitely, we need a wee bit of spice, don't we, in our life? Saying that, I've still not picked up another book. I've started knitting, and I can't. Look, I'm not committed yet. It's still. Oh God, it's snagged. That's how much I've done to my knitting. That. You know, I'll keep it out. See if I keep it out and I see it, I might sit in there a couple of. Like, do you know why? Because when I was in the hospital and I was like out my face. They should ban people for shopping when they're in that kind of condition, but there you are, there's me. And I'm in Hobbycraft, looking at all the wool, and God knows how many things, it's all under my bed. I don't know how many things of wool I bought. I just thought, you know, I need a dozen white wool, a dozen green, yellow wool, I need some of the autumn colours, I need some orange. Black, I've got that as well. So they had all these, see when I came home and there was all these boxes sitting there, right? There was all these boxes. And I'm like, what the hell did I buy? Right, candles. Candles and wool. That was obviously my thing when I was in the hospital. I was like, do you know what I need in the house? Lots of candles and lots of wool. Because I'm just going to knit forever, just crazy knit. F everything else. There she's digging next to me, this wee baby, look. Look at that wee tiny baby. Look. Isn't that the cutest wee baby right there doing some digs? Oh my goodness. There she's digging up a storm. Oh, good girl. Good girl, baby. Good girl, Daisy do. Oh, good girl. Now she's doing it now. She's doing the digs. Oh, she's going to get... Oh, there you are. That's it now. That's what she wanted. She wanted under the cushion. Jack Russells, they like that. They like to be under your covers. She's still doing it, digging. They like to be underneath things. And I remember one morning I woke up and I'd come in here, no Daisy do. Usually she follows me wherever I go. If I go to, she's on the mouse. Wherever I go, she's there. If I go to the toilet, she's there. If I go to the kitchen, she's there. I'd come in here. No Daisy doing. I thought, oh, she's just having a wee long lie. About an hour goes by, still no Daisy doing here, and I'm like, I wonder what's happened. Where is she? I hope she's all right. I goes in and see how where you put your quilt in, the opening to where you put your quilt and your duvet. She was inside that. And she couldn't find a way out. And it was this lump moving about the bed like that. And I was like, oh, Daisy. Like that. And eventually I gets her out and she was like wagging and she was kind of low, as if I'd done it, if I'd trapped her or something. I felt guilty. So she'd been in there for a good hour, like struggling, trying to get out this duvet, and I'm just sitting here like that watching YouTube. Chicken on biscuit. I'm not following the conversation. Who was that was thingied up? I'm not sure I get what you mean, but sometimes I miss bits of the chat. Have I got it on live chat? I have got it on live chat. I've got it on live chat. Yeah, look, she's still doing it. Look at that. Eventually she'll find she'll have dug it enough that it's acceptable to her. So a video's went up today, and then another one's up on Wednesday, and then another one's up on Friday, and look at me go. That's because I done 4 on Saturday. I was like into it on Saturday. I'm going to put my fan back on. I'm still burning up. The sun's not out. I think we're meant to be getting thunder and lightning. I hope we do, but I'm still hot. Very hot. There, I've got my wee fan there like that, and I've got one over there as well. See, I would love air conditioning, but we wouldn't use it much, would we? Pit, I am okay. Are you okay? I hope you're doing good. That's the question. I'm absolutely fine. I'm hunky-dory. I'm brand new, as we say. But are you okay? I hope you're okay though. And welcome to the chat. Carolyn, I forgot all about it being Fair Monday. JB, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. And Sophie wanted to go to the chemist this morning, right? So we go to the chemist. Chemist is shut. And I was like, oh, and then it dawned on me. I was like, Sophie, hen, I think it's, I'm doing good, JB, thank you. Hope you're doing good. So I thought, right, we'll go to a different chemist. We'll go to went to another chemist, shut. Took her to another chemist, that was shut as well. I done the tour of the chemists in my neck of the woods, all shut, apart from Boots. Boots opens at 11 o'clock, so. But I'd forgot all about it being Fair Monday. Sophie didn't even know Fair Monday was a thing. I was like, aye, it happens every year. When I was a sewing machinist, it was the fair that we got off. Although I remember I booked my holiday. I had booked a holiday, it was Yugoslavia, it was at the time. And it's dead dear to go on holiday at this time. Like the fairs is the most expensive time. So I had booked a holiday for March or April or something like that one year. And I said to my boss, is it all right if I get these 2 weeks off? That's what I've booked. She said, no, it wasn't all right. And I thought, well, I'm going anyway. Do you know? I'm going. So I went and I had some tan. I mean, I really had some tan. And I handed in a sick line. I said I wasn't feeling well. So see, when I went back, everybody was going, where have you been? You've been to Spain or something? And I was like, no, it's a sunbed. And they were going, that's not a sunbed tan. But there you are. That's what I've done. I have dark circles under my eyes. That's all right. That's fine. Jeez. It could be my eyeliner or it could be just my age. I mean, I'm 53, so I'm about to have things like that. But do you know what? It doesn't bother me. Look at Ozzy Osbourne. He rocks and he's always got black underneath his eyes. They did. They must have knew that I've been... If they would have fired me, they would have fired me. But I wasn't caring. I was away. I was away enjoying myself, so I was not a care in the world. I was what, 16, 17 at the time? 16 or 17 at the time. Good morning, Destiny. Good morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. It's 10:23 in the morning here. So it is 10:23. That's how, see, every time I go over to America, I'm wide awake. You know what I mean? At 5 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning their time, I'm out swimming. People are like, who's the crazy people in the pool? The Scottish folk. I'm doing good today. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing good. Benjamin, what's Benjamin up to? Jeez. There's the Benjamin with the hair again. I do sometimes smell my hair, but listen, that's just weird. Asking somebody that. Just shows you, listen. There's a fetish for everything on here, I'll tell you. There's things that people ask you today, you're like, what? I remember somebody had a speedy recovery for what? No, Benjamin, I'm not going to. I might have, but now that you've asked, I'm not going to because it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I remember somebody asked me to make a full English breakfast on my hair straighteners. I was like, my hair straighteners? I was like, they're GHDs. I mean, they're expensive hair. They would ruin your hair straighteners. And I don't fancy trying to crack an egg on it. It'd be a whole disaster. And there'd be fat splashing. I mean, there's so many reasons why not to make a... So I was like, that's crazy. See, if you look it up, there's many channels with people cooking breakfast on irons and hair straighteners. I was like, what the hell? Oh, Destiny, you're very welcome. That makes me so happy hearing you saying that. Thank you so much. Helen, good morning to you. Good morning. Aye, full English breakfast on your iron. I was thinking that would go into all the steamy bits. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like, it'd ruin your clothes and your iron for that matter. And your iron would get ruined. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that I've been asked to do. Sophie, good morning, good morning. There's been a lot of stuff people have asked me to do on this, and I've been saying no. And for a lot of money, I've been like throwing money at me and stuff like that, and I've still said no, I've stuck to my guns. I'm not doing that. Trusty iron brew, sugar free. Crazy, crazy stuff. I don't know who they think can open these bloody bottles. I thought some. Jeez. There we go, got it. Wow, oh god. Got it. I hate these blooming lids. Hate it. I hate these lids. Delish. Iron brew. So I don't know what I'm going to watch today. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I've got washing. The wash machine has never been off since I got it. It's on the now. It's gone the now. Here, what do you make of that guy? Yeah, listen, what do you make of the guy that got caught at the Coldplay concert? It's everywhere, isn't it? There's memes all over the place. There's memes. The wife's going to have a hefty amount of cash anyway, that's for sure, eh? But what a way to get caught, eh? At a Coldplay concert. Apparently the guy says he's going to try and sue Coldplay. No, you're in a public place. You're in a public place. Ooh, I don't know what to watch. I've got Disney Plus, and I've got Amazon Prime. I know, what is it? Imagine getting caught like that. Imagine, and the thing is, if they would have just acted normal, it would have probably, nobody would have ever known about it. It was the reaction of the camera. What are the chances, eh? Many people are in that stadium, a good 40,000 or something like that. A good 40,000 people or something in that stadium, and the camera goes to them. Oh my God, how embarrassing. How I feel for the woman's husband and the man's wife, and the kids. That's who I feel for. And you can't get away from it. It's everywhere, you know. It's just everywhere. KHX, good morning, good morning. Oh, your cat's sitting. Oh, they've got their autumn decorations up too. Why not? Listen, see if it makes you feel the way I feel looking at my stuff. I feel, see, when I wake up in the morning, I know I'm coming into coziness. I know this. Listen, YouTube and the internet find out everything about you. They find out everything. They find out where you stay. They find out what food you like. They find everything. I'm glad it made you think of me. I love my autumn stuff. I'll show you. I've got my wee candles and all that all going now. Look. See, I've got all my wee lights and everything on. I've got it all on like that. It just makes me cosy, cosy, cosy. It does. Makes me feel nice. And I'll get people coming on and slagging me. People coming on and giving me a hard time. Do you know what's really nice? See wait, I'll show you. My leaves that are on the window. I hope you can see them right. I've got leaves, see they're all down the side of the window. See, when the sun comes in, they cast a shadow on my blinds, and all my blinds have got all the wee leaves on it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I hate summer. Summer's the worst for me. I mean, today is kind of rainy and stuff. I'll take this any day over the heat. I can't do it. I can't do the heat. The insects, I hate the wasps that are out. As a person with asthma, trying to get a breath when it's so warm is horrible. I hate it. There's so many reasons that I just cannot stand summer. The light nights, I hate it. See, going to your bed at 10, half 10, and it's still bright outside. I hate it. I like it getting dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I love that. And all your lights, all your solar lights and everything coming on. I love that. I'm definitely autumn and winter are my favourites, but autumn is my favourite because I love and I've got a couple of leaves on my tree that is turning autumny. Jesus, there's somebody want me to show the feet. Listen, many times I need to say in this chat, no, I'm not about all the fetishes at all. I don't do that kind of thing. If you want me to relax, I'll do some relaxing, but I'm not doing the feet stuff and all that. It is true. People are still drunk for the weekend, Carolyn. Yes, I get asked. The worst one was the choking. Well, one I was up there. The choking, the guy that wanted me to relaxingly choke myself for him, and there was a specific way he wanted me to have my hands around my neck while I was doing this relaxing. In the name of relaxing, choke. I was like, I was like, no. And then some guy wanted me to do, he had wrote out a whole thing, right? I was laughing, I think it was visual sounds when I was laughing about this way. Because this is more a collab video, right, that this guy wanted me to do. He wanted me to do the sister of a woman that was committing adultery with somebody, and the husband had come home from war with one of his legs off, and then he kidnapped the sister and took her away and was holding her for ransom or some sort of way, relaxingly. Right? And I wrote back and I wrote, first of all, I think that's more a collab because I don't know how I'd be able to pull that off with all these different characters. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how I'd pull this video off myself. And secondly, no, I'm not doing a relaxing kidnapping with a guy coming home from war with a one leg off and kidnapping somebody. I'm not doing that. He wrote a whole thing, a big thing. He must have been like pure. Do you know what he was doing? He was doing a bit of ham shanking, wasn't he? While he was writing that, a wee bit of ham shank was going on while he was writing this whole thing. I don't know why that would be appealing, but each to their own. But I don't do that. Look, my whole channel, never have I done anything like that. I know a whole relaxing movie about somebody that came home and found the sister-in-law and oh Jesus! I typed with one hand. That's what it was. I felt dirty reading it anyway. I was like, jeez. But it was merely a collab video that, eh? I would need it. And I also wrote back to him, I don't know how I could possibly make that a relaxing video. It's kind of tense scene that, isn't it? It's a kind of tense situation, that. The guy that's got the leg off and I can't mind who the guy, I think it was a neighbour or something like that the wife was having an affair with the next door neighbour, and the sister-in-law got captured. It was craziness, but it was, you could tell this guy was really thinking about everything he was writing down. This guy was right into the story. He was like, that's going to make a banging ASMR video, that, you know, that's going to be my favourite, that one. Look, I'm pretty sure there's there's loads of ASMR artists out there, and I'm pretty sure whatever you fancy, there is ones that will do requests like that, but I'm just not like that. I just like my relaxing, just let me tap on some makeup. I saw this, just let me do a wee bit of tapping and stuff like that, you know, that's my thing. Brush your hair, I can do that too. Thank you very much, Kira. I love my hair. I do like my pink hair. It makes me feel like a magical unicorn. I said that while I was in the hospital. I was saying that to people in the hospital. Yes, I'm a magical, fabulous unicorn. That's what I might be sick as a pig here, right now, just off a ventilator. But do you know what? I feel like a unicorn, so that's all right. We're okay. So, right guys, I'm going to go before any more trolls come on and troll the life out of me. I don't know what it is today. Do you know what I mean? I've not got a sinful life, and I pray to Jesus all the time. In fact, I've got Jesus right across the road. Right across the road, I've got Jesus. And a chapel is right across the road. I'm alright with God. I talk to God every single day, so we're okay. I'm alright with my sins and stuff like that. But thank you anyway, Phil, for coming in. So I love you all so much, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll have a whole new bunch of trolls coming in, but that'll be alright, because we can handle it here. We can handle the trolls. Anyway, I love you all so much. I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.